Hi everyone, welcome to Marianne's Mystic Mentions. I'm Marianne. It's great to be here. Thank you so much for showing up and stopping by my channel. So today I do a daily I-Ching coin message from my I-Ching coin and card deck set that I got many moons ago. And then I write out a hexagram, which I've already put away. I'm so efficient. But the most important part after the hexagram is pulling the card that works with the diagram and tells me exactly which one to pull. So, it is November 22nd. Happy birthday, all Sagittariuses. I love you. Little story. So my very first boyfriend, I was 12. Oh my gosh. He was the most. And I remember I used to be in plays. My mother's an actress and she'd kind of just throw us on the stage instead of having a babysitter. And a lot of us continue to do that for our livelihoods. And he was in the stage crew. And I saw him one night from across the crowded room. And I don't know, it was absolute love. There's no doubt about it. And holding his hand a couple times during our romance, our hot romance, was just everything. So he, my Sagittarius boyfriend, was the one that introduced me to the fact that I was a Libra. Because prior to that, I did not know anything about any of that. And he bought me a poster for my bedroom, which I'm surprised I don't still have, to be honest, because I keep a lot of stuff from my youth and my childhood. And it had a scale on it. And ever since then, I was very drawn to finding out about people's personalities, characteristics, how they work together, who gravitates toward each other. And that's been the last, 30 plus years. And I don't want to say my age, right? I'm 62. So I am fascinated with all this, and it's remarkable how it actually works that way. As you look, and I would ask you to do this, as you look back on your life, because I've never actually been the kind of person that says, "Hi, what sign are you?" and then hear an answer and say, "Okay, bye," or "Okay, I like everybody. There's certain people we obviously get along with better. I'm sure you can agree on that. People we may work with better, and all that. But we're all learning from each other, and it's all great, and we all have a little bit of everything in our charts anyway." So I was gravitating all the time to Sagittarius as I look back, from boyfriends to girlfriends, and just in general, it's Sagittarius. And I just have a great vibe with you, everybody. And sometimes they've left my life for good, and sometimes obviously my son, being a Sagittarius, love you, Taylor, will be there my whole life, luckily. And I do have an Aries moon, so there's that fire, which is also what an Aries, Sagittarius element is. So there's that. And so I kind of going on here a little bit, but I truly love Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius season. I love that energy. I love this whole year for really going forward and pushing myself to the limit with certain things like this channel. And so anyway, happy birthday. And today I pulled the I-Ching card, which had no moving numbers again. What is that? 2 days, I think? Probably 2 days. Things have settled a little bit. We've got the Mercury retrograde going forward. It's no longer retrograde. So it's maybe not as many changes, but after all, the I-Ching is all about life's changes. That's the whole point of it all. And the many layers and depths to it. So you should check it out. I've been looking now at myself at, just how happy I am to be a part of having had this in my life. I mean, this is a small scale, and I know this, but it has affected me in beautiful ways. And it is an oracle like none I've ever had before. And I'm fascinated with all that. And I think you must be too, or you wouldn't be here right now. Thank you for stopping by once again. So the card for today is Ching, and the hexagram is number 48, and it is titled A Well. The above part of the hexagram is can, water, a pit, and danger. And the below is sun, wind, wood, and gentle. So I'll read you the one message. Ching indicates how the site of a town may be changed while the fashion of its wells undergoes no change. A town may be changed while the fashion of its wells undergoes no change. The water of a well never disappears and never receives any great increase. Those who come and those who go can draw and enjoy the benefit. If the drawing have nearly been accomplished, but before the rope has quite reached the water, the bucket is broken, there is evil. Isn't that something? Man, that has a lot of depth, no pun intended. I mean, wells run deep. But I love that. I'm going to definitely reread that again. You might want to re-listen to that as well. And I hope it had something to do with the question that you're thinking or wrote down for today's special message from Spirit and the beautiful divinity of the I-Ching coins and cards. So, and I would love to pull one overall energy for a tarot card today. And I received this deck 2 Thanksgivings ago from one of my many brothers. What an amazing guy he is. He is artistic and talented beyond. I mean, and then all the interests you can imagine. He's a Gemini, he's a musician, an artist, he sings, he dances, he acts. The list goes on and on. He was doing tarot. He just turned me on to cards that he wasn't using all these years. So I've just been slowly looking through them for guidance because some of them need for me to really study on what the illustrations are demonstrating. So that's a beautiful gift to me. And the name of it is Tarot of the Witches in this beautiful purple box, which I love. Does it have anything else I can share with you? It's interesting because a lot of times they have names. This does not. Made in Switzerland by Agmuller, Agmuller. If you're interested and you'd like to look that up. So let's do a couple more shuffles and get you on your way this beautiful Friday. Happy Friday. I have a split shift. I'll be heading back to my last client. It's been a beautiful day. Still feeling incredibly grateful for my healing and all the things that are working in my favor. Let's do this. Oops, I don't know what that's about. Here we go. King of Swords. Well, the King of Swords is an air sign. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarian. Top of their game, they're the king now, you know, they're not the page or the knight. Kings and queens have reached the epitome of their lives. They are feeling pretty good and confident on a mostly regular basis, depending on the day, I would imagine. They are true to force. They don't mess around generally. They're pretty straightforward, very intellectually inclined. They speak from their mind. They think from their mind. They generally speak the truth, so beware if you want an answer. You will get it. They do love fairness and equality and justice. And they love beauty. Their ruling planet is Venus. And it's about, they love the beauty and the arts, and they are very, very compatible with the season of Sagittarius being fire, because air and fire work really well together. So positive, positive, positive. I hope that rings a bell with you, and I hope that you are understanding that in some way. And once again, thank you so much for being here. Please do like and subscribe. That's awesome. And so until I see you next, I'll be here tomorrow. I hope you will as well. Bye for now.